Hey, sorry guys, I got cut off in my other video. I was talking about the medium tank, which I had chosen the Panzer III. Now, the reason the Panzer III is an excellent infantry support is, well, it's not very good against other tanks because it's a cross between a light tank and a medium tank. So medium tanks are going to have its way with it, and heavier tanks are just, well, I don't even need to explain there. Let me try to set it to where I'm not shadowing that. That's good. Okay. Sorry about the shadow. I hope I can fix that from now on. You know, I would use the medium tank again with like the tank destroyer, as if they had, you know, maybe superior armor presence. You know, from half tracks to armored cars or light tanks. But with this one, it does grant you a little bit versatility with infantry. So, you know, if it's like a smaller infantry, well, let's say the same size infantry or a larger infantry force and armored forces, that'd be a good unit to use with it. My favorite unit is the PZKPFW2 Aus F, or in German it's the Panzerkampfwagen 2 Aus F, or the Panzer II Aus F. And the reason this is my favorite, I've explained several times why people think it's a what the fuck tank, but essentially this is aside from a half track, this is a basic infantry support vehicle type. You know, only the half track surpasses it in standard infantry support vehicles. While it's not going to go up against tanks, it can take out armored cars and half tracks, and armored cars and half tracks aren't going to do much to it. It's got, you know, it's got a gun that can take out armored cars and half tracks, as I said, but unlike the Panzer II, or the Panzer III, it's just as versatile against infantry as it is against half tracks, which it's not really great against either of them, but it's pretty moderate. Plus, it has an ability that lets you shoot twice, just like the MG42. What I don't like about it, I think they should have made it a speed 4. I hate that it's only a speed 3, because it's a fast tank in real life. So, as I said, you want to use this almost standard with infantry support, only, as I said, only the half track's more standard. But this will go up against superior infantry forces with mechanized support, and mechanized is considered armored cars, half tracks, cars, and trucks, just so you know. And armored support's considered assault guns, tank destroyers, and tanks. So mechanized, armored. So mechanized and superior infantry goes up against armored, not so much. So keep that in mind when choosing to, and this is only 10 points, which I know that the SDKC 251 and 231 are much cheaper and faster and can be just as good against infantry. Heck, the SDKFC 231 is just as good against I think tanks and infantry, maybe a little bit better at close range, but I forget the distinguished is why. I forget why that one's better. You might be able to see it in a review, I don't remember. But that's you know, and you just, and using it in cooperation with the other tactic I showed, you know, you want to move up this infantry force. I would usually say mechanized support up 2, and then your infantry, you know, with their speed, and then move your infantry again in the assault phase. That way you keep your vehicle support and infantry support and coerce with each other. And let's say that's 2 hectares per turn, I would move up my armor support. And if they only move 3, so I'd move it up 3. So, you know, not too far ahead of the others, but you know, just to draw them to the side there. And I'm sorry I cut out on the other video. I almost had enough time to do the 15 minutes too. I'm pretty sure I could have done it. But, you know, as always, I'm XX Panzer XX and you're watching the Gamer Review. So until next time, XX Panzer XX, out.